The Wildcat Sports Club CNY Brewfest is coming up January 31st and February 1st at the New York State Fairgrounds. Taste your way through unlimited samples from more than 100 breweries. Now featuring hard ciders, seltzers, craft cocktails, and mocktails too. Grab your tickets now at cnybrewfest.com.
Oh.
Interrupt your regularly scheduled program for this special report.
This is the Sports Show with Cody Mack.
Are you ready? Hey, think you can tell us what to do? You think you can tell us what to wear? You think that you're better? Well, you better get ready. Bow to the masters. Degenerate into something full. We just got tired of doing what you told us to do. Let's break, boy.
Buddy!
Let's break, little man.
Oh! No! I am not fired. Anytime there's a day that goes by I'm not here that's a normal day, you guys assume I was fired. Why is that?
Who you talking to?
Am I you think I'm a degenerate? I get it.
But you better get used to the way the ball bounces.
We're here, though. It's like a Monday, but it's a Tuesday. ESPN Radio, 97.7 and 100.1. It's the Sports Show, Cody Mack. That's my name. Don't wear it out. Pee Wee Herman references aplenty, your number one Pee Wee Herman reference station. Maybe number two. K-Rock might be it in the morning, because that's where I come from. If you haven't been here in a little while, well, let me turn that up so I can hear myself a little better. Ooh, that's much better. It's much better to hear myself when that's up. There we go. Okay. All right, yeah, you might know me from K-Rock Morning Show, Cody Mack. But now I do sports with you guys because it's fun. And yesterday was a little bit of a holiday / special crunch day. That's why I'm wearing my crunch shirt now. I just like the shirt. It's not why I'm wearing it. I just like the shirt. So I was here yesterday, so we will do all things like it is a Monday. I'm just going to pretend until we get to Friday, then it'll be a Friday. But basically we'll do Monday stuff on a Tuesday. Tuesday stuff later. More Monday stuff Wednesday. See how we're doing? We're just going to slide things around. No big deal, because usually it's a Monday Night Raw Tuesday, but because of the national championship game last night, I didn't get to watch any Monday Night Raw. I wasn't going to be flipping back and forth, although the middle part wasn't so good. It was like that, the South Park, first step, steal underpants. Second part, profit. Or third part, profit. Second part, that middle part of the game there, that was a little bit iffy. But yeah, we'll talk about that on a Tuesday as well. If there's anything you want to talk about, maybe a Buffalo Bills divisional round victory, huh? You want to talk Buffalo Bills in the AFC Championship game? You can do that as well. Or really any of the other NFL playoff games. 315-437-7644. That's the telephone number to call in and voice your opinion about the things. Or if you want, let's wait. Turn that over this way. Let's get on Q Sports Talk together, shall we? And then we can see. Oh, I might have to watch an ad, because if you guys are smart, you will subscribe. I am not quite subscribed because it costs money. So I got to watch ads, which are stupid. You don't want to watch ads. So get on over there and do some chatting in the Q Sports Talk. You got Bilko in there, Showgirl Michael, Showgirl Fuzz. Not my mom. I know. What the hell? I thought I was somebody's perfect baby boy. someone decides to go to the movies to see Wicked instead of watching their baby boy's random sports show to talk about things that have already happened. What the hell? I thought I was the favorite. I thought I was their baby boy. No, I'm just kidding. So that'd be cool, though. Yeah, if you want to talk about Wicked, we can. If you can get it on, I think, Prime now? Is it Prime for only $20? You can do that, but if you want to go see it in the theaters. But I don't want to talk about Wicked. Stella's in there as well. Hello. I know my mom retired. She can do what she wants. I'm not going to say nothing. I'm allowed to do whatever she wants. But again, all the things going on this week, including a week that will be leading up to a Bills AFC Championship game. Wow. That's exciting to say. It gives me the goosebumps. But first, let us dive right in, shall we, to the national championship game, which happened to be last night. Ohio State, Notre Dame. Here we go.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, there we go. All right. So you had a national championship game, the final game in the college football playoff tournament of champions for the right to be the most excellent adventurers in all of the land for the number one trophy of diamonds and gold and frankincense and myrrh for the national championship, Ohio State and Notre Dame. That was a fun playoff. I enjoyed that. It was the first year that we had all of those teams in it, 12-team playoff. It led up to some interesting teams getting in, some interesting teams being left out. But it all came down to Ohio State and Notre Dame. And literally, I'm saying seconds as I typed, texted, whatever, sent a Morse code snail mail to somebody that, wow, 7-0 Notre Dame in the first quarter. Did not expect that. Ohio State rips off a touchdown and then two more, 21 straight points. It was just absolutely insane here. Here are the highlights. Let's listen, shall we? You want to take a little gander? If you missed the game here, we can get it all kind of condensed for you, and I will pop in as I see fit to interrupt. But it was still fun because I love championship games. And last night, Ohio State, Notre Dame. Maybe I won't tell you the score yet. Maybe you haven't even heard. Maybe I'm the first time you're hearing about Ohio State winning a national championship 34-23. Oh, spoiler. And those helmet stickers do look like marijuana. However, they are the most delicious cookie snack treat ever, Buckeyes. And they are the nut or leaf or whatever the hell that grows on the Ohio State tree. So they slap some leaves on their helmets. That's what the Buckeye is. Buckeye. Although it is the best Christmas cookie, the Buckeye. The highlights.
Let's look at how it all unfolded on a Monday night in Atlanta here in mid-January. Marcus Freeman at Notre Dame and Ryan Day at Ohio State breaking it down, and Notre Dame comes out of the gate and a remarkable drive where Riley Leonard, time and time again on fourth down, moved the pile himself, lands on the football, but still got enough gas in the tank to take it to the paint. 18 plays, the longest drive in a BCS college football championship game. Notre Dame up 7-0.
And I heard that after that drive, because again, he ran a lot. First drive, 18 plays, touchdown Notre Dame, 7-0. Here we go, right? I heard Riley Leonard went over and puked. Because he was so exhausted. That ain't good. First drive, you're exhausting your quarterback, man. Hopefully he ate some bananas and had some Gatorade.
Leonard landed on the ball. It hurts. Maybe you puke. It's fine. You keep it going. And Ohio State didn't blink. That drive ate up more than 2/3 of the first quarter. So Ohio State gets their hands on the football, and what a play design. Chip Kelly in his bag tonight. There's Jeremiah Smith, the incredible freshman who walks it in. You can see Christian Grace trying to alert the Notre Dame defense of what's coming, and there's nobody in a blue uniform to slow him down. After Notre Dame gave the ball right back. Quinshon Judkins into the end zone, and 2 consecutive drives result in 2 consecutive touchdowns for Ohio State. 2 minutes to play in the second. Notre Dame has been great in the middle 8, as they call it, and Ohio State flipped the script on him in this case, as here Will Howard finds Carnell Tate 12 for 12 to start the game, the most consecutive completions to start a national championship game all time. Can they cash it in with 7? They can. Howard finds time and finds a wide open Judkins in the end zone. And Ohio State's the first team to start a national championship game with 3 consecutive touchdown drives since Bama in 2013. That was against Notre Dame.
And just like that, like I said, 21-7, 2 straight touchdowns for Quinshon Judkins, who I mentioned this morning, and I'll mention again, has my favorite football pants. I disagree with the fact that he doesn't wear knee pads, but I'm an old fuddy-duddy. But he takes his football pants and he cuts them, and then he pulls them up as far as he can to show all the thigh meat, because when you were a big, bruising football man like Quinshon Judkins, and you're that good, you show off that thigh meat, and it's now 21-7 Ohio State.
The middle 8 includes the first 4 of the third as well, and what an emphatic statement right out of the locker room. Ryan Day said in his interview right before they went in,
he's going to get another?
Start the second
Judkins?
half. 70 yards from Judkins to start the drive. That's a great way to get it going. And then guess who? Judkins again.
3 straight touchdowns for Judkins.
For the transfer.
Unreal.
From Ole Miss. Will Howard roaring. And look, let's be honest. This Notre Dame team doesn't feel like they're necessarily equipped for a huge comeback. They're not built that way necessarily. Nobody told them that. Jaden Greathouse. Tremendous play. Spins out of a tackle, and one of the heroes of the win over Penn State gets Notre Dame a little closer. They go for 2 and get it. 31-15. That's where we are, early fourth.
And like I said, we're headed into the fourth quarter here. And like Scott Van Pelt said, when I saw the score, I said, no, this is it. And I turned it for a little bit. I'm not going to lie. I may have put on an episode of Bob's Burgers that was on a random other channel, because I said, no, forget it. That's it. Notre Dame is the least likely team to mount a comeback, especially when they had some real terrible third down efficiency. On third down, 5 for 12 in this game. Just not what you need. Not really that many penalties, which kind of hurt them in the past there. Their rushing game, non-existent. Their passing game, not terrible. 255 yards on 22 completions for Riley Leonard, Notre Dame, but he ran a lot more. Just it didn't really add up to too much here as we head into the fourth quarter.
Emeka Egbuka on the run. Big time gain of 24, but then Notre Dame led the nation in turnovers this year. They force more than anybody. They get the ball back. Tremendous job right there as the Irish still in the fight. It's 31-15. 3rd and goal, incomplete, as Greathouse has it knocked away by Jordan Hancock. Curious decision here to go for 3. And Mitch Jeter, the hero who made the field goal to beat Penn State, off the left upright.
Misses.
So Marcus Freeman sees the decision to go for 3 backfire as they get none at all. That Ohio State defense in the red zone has been spectacular all season long. But then Notre Dame gets the ball back. There's Greathouse again. There's a flag on Ohio State. As you can see, he's clearly being interfered with. Only has one hand to make the catch. That's all he needs. He makes the grab. 31-21. Clearly, you can do the math at home. A 2-point conversion, you got to have it. Jordan Faison, he's got a man wide open in the back of the end zone. That's Bo Collins. And it's an 8-point game. It was 31-7.
Just like that, I'll say 31-7. 31-7, and Notre Dame has battled all the way back. 31-23. I did not, picture them a team that could have any type of comeback, really, to be honest with you. And here they are all the way back, 31-23. Will it matter in the national championship game, Ohio State, Notre Dame?
What a play as Howard dials it up to the freshman Jeremiah Smith. And the Buckeyes can sense that this is going to be a night to celebrate. Another look as Smith got single coverage, and that's just a mismatch against anybody. 29 had a rough night tonight, particularly when 4 went after him. But look, 4 is pretty tough to cover. See Maurice Claret celebrating.
Maurice
Let me
Claret.
take this headset off before you crush me with a Gatorade. That was a direct hit. He doesn't give a bleep as they win the national championship trophy presented by Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper, 385 spices and flavors and a Dr. Pepper. I'll tell you what. And Ohio State, unreal after losing to Michigan. Yeah, they won a national championship game, but beat Michigan. Then I'll be impressed. But unreal there as Will Howard, 231 yards, couple tutties. Judkins, 2 rushing touchdowns and that receiving touchdown. Jeremiah Smith, the guy that I really like for Ohio State, he had 88 yards and a touchdown. And the defense, other than, giving up, 8 and 8 after a 0 spot in the second quarter, their defense on Ohio State looked pretty good. And that whole team should look pretty good. They spent $20 million on that team. $20 million. You want to see why sometimes it feels a little like people are running uphill on certain places like Syracuse for the basketball team and stuff like that? Because Ohio State was able to spend $20 million on their football team this year. That's swear word insane. Ryan Day, coach of Ohio State, after the game, how he doesn't have a Just for Men Gel endorsement is ridiculous, and how someone has yet to teach him how to use Just for Men Gel properly so he doesn't look absolutely asinine is even more ridiculous.
Well, Coach Day, the Irish have gained momentum. There's 2 minutes left, and you've got 3rd and long. What was the play call to Jeremiah that sealed this game?
It was a go ball on the outside with a couple options. If they played one-on-one on the outside, we were going to take our shot. They did a great job of game planning us, and Will made a huge throw, and Jeremiah made a huge catch to seal the game.
Trust has been unbelievable with this.
Gar, your trust is big with a pirate team like the Buckeyes.
The Woody against the world.
Ryan Day Blackbeard.
Well, the story gets to get told now, and it's a great story about a bunch of guys who have just overcome some really tough situations. And there's a point where there's a lot of people that counted us out, and we just kept swinging and kept fighting. It's the reason why you get into coaching, is to see guys overcome things, learn life lessons, and then reach their dreams. This is what happened tonight.
You talked about the story being told. This team had to have resilience to write the perfect ending. What have you seen from this group in the hard times and the moments that were hard that got you here?
Sticking together, having each other's back. Faith is huge with these guys. And we built a foundation early in the season that we knew we were going to have to withstand some storms along the way. We did. We stuck together. We hung in there like a family does when things get hard. And we came out the back end. And now this just gives so much credibility to what these guys did all season. I'm so proud of them.
Yeah, whatever. Beat Michigan, and then we'll care. Psh. After the game, Kirk Herbstreit, who had an emotional Ohio State year. If anybody had an emotional Ohio State year, is Kirk Herbstreit, former quarterback at the school. And you had that thing this year where poor Kirk's dog died. And he had to talk about it on air, and I can't even talk about it because it'll make me cry, and I'm not even kidding. So it's good to see. If anybody deserves a national championship, it's Kirk Herbstreit, announcer and very biased guy. I think everyone comes to Ohio State a little bit. He deserves this. First and dog.
Chris Fowler. Kirk Herbstreit join us now, and men, this story can now be told, right? You guys heard it. Holly asked him about it. We've all heard Ryan Day say the story can only be told if we win tonight.
And they did.
Yeah,
They went.
we're all from somewhere, all right? Zero apologies for any of the emotion. I think it's all understandable. I'll ask Chris a question once you get yourself together.
It's seventh national.
It didn't even do the play, the spot I wanted. I'm an idiot. Sorry. Hold on. Back to the emotions.
Herbie, I'll let you start as a guy grew up there and wore the uniform. What's the story of this team?
Oh, don't start with me, man. I'm a little emotional. I'm just fired up for these guys. When I call these games, I'm incredibly objective. And I love all these Ohio State teams, but this team, because of what they went through to get to this point, you're just happy, Just happy for him.
We're all from somewhere, all right?
And then he starts to cry a little bit. But whatever, man. I'll cry right now thinking about dead dogs. I don't care, so he gets a pass. Ohio State, national champions. Next year, Syracuse Orange, national champions. Oh, is that it?
Syracuse basketball head coach Adrian Autry joins Orange Nation every Thursday at 1.
I'm also just kidding. I don't really think national champions next year. It's fine. You can say it, though. It's fun to think about, right? Send his kid to Michigan? Yes, he is. I have to pee. We'll be back. Ta-da! All right, let's start with this one, shall we? Do 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 do.
This is The Sports Show with Cody Mack.
Finally, I'm falling and fooling myself that it's flight imperfect. I plummet and ponder, pushed away on principle. Walk away and stare.
This is a banger. Song's older than Jordan out there, I think. It might be, now that I say that. Jordan, this song came out in like 2002. What year were you born? Yikes. Mad at Gravity. No one knows that band. But you do know what you're listening to right now other than that. It's ESPN Radio. Sports Show, Cody Mack. That's me. 97.7 and 100.1. Other numbers you need to know, 315-437-7644, as we are here hanging out in the Harding Mazzotti studio. But you can call, like I said, 315-437-7644. Talk about any of the things that you feel like. The national championship game got it going. We will discuss other college football things as we get later on in the week and stuff, as now we head into the college football off-season, if you will. Never an off-season for drinking, right? Other than dry January. I don't know which one of you nerds came up with that, but a terrible idea, dry January. But we're going to kick that in the ass and get rid of it at the Wildcat Sports Pub CNY Brewfest, presented by Sweetgrass. Tickets now available, cnybrewfest.com. There's a ton of other vendors as well. There's a gourmet chef type vendor, and they have a special spice collection. I am using one currently on a chicken in a crock pot in my apartment. So we don't just talk about these things, we use them as well. How's about this? We'll start talking about Bills and Ravens. What do you think? And then we will take a break, and then we'll come back and do even more Bills-Ravens stuff. So Bills moving on. We're all very excited. Maybe we can spend the rest of the show talking about them. I'm going to talk the other games tomorrow and the rest of the week. Who cares? Because that is what is most important. Your Buffalo Bills are moving on to the AFC Championship game, back to Kansas City Chiefs home field for a shot to head to the Super Bowl. I found this earlier today. If you've seen it, oh well, sorry. I hadn't seen it, and it's awesome. It's a little mini movie. It's got a TV coverage split with Chris Brown coverage. Yes, please. We'll start it, and then we'll finish it in just a little while, much like the Bills are starting their season, and then they're going to finish it in the Super Bowl. That's my excited football announcer voice. In the Super Bowl. Bills, Ravens first. Highlights now.
Handoff to Davis, through a hole up the middle, breaks a tackle, lowers the shoulder, and he's right by the first down marker again, and he delivers.
This is about to start with Josh Allen scoring a touchdown right before the end of the first half.
1:13 left. Allen takes the snap, back to pass, looking deep down the left sideline, and incomplete, intended for Coleman, and here comes the flag.
Pass interference, number 25. Defense, both places respond to foul.
That's the former Bill, Tre'Davious White.
Got a 3rd and 2. It's
Allen straight ahead, bulldozes in for the touchdown.
Guess who's going to get the ball in key situations, Jim? And that's why you hear the MVP chants right now. He has played like it in this first half. Very systematic.
And will that play continue to be MVP-like? We will find out when we come back. Sports Show, Cody Mack, ESPN Radio 97.7, 100.1. That was a quick break. I didn't realize that I had talked so much about the national championship. Sorry. I'm still learning how to do a sports show. It's hard. Not going to do that one yet.
the great athletes live it and breathe it. Perfect practice makes perfect. Hi, this is Joe Convertino Jr. of CH Insurance, mastering 5-star customer service. The CH team strives for this all across Central New York. When it comes to your business and what matters most, you have to have the right policy in place and the right team to back it up.
How you guys doing today? It's cold, man. Cold advisory in effect. It's up to 16 now, at least. Good God. Unreal.
Let's talk. CH Insurance in your corner.
The Ferrone and Son family has 2 facilities in our community to better serve you in your time of need. Park Street in Syracuse and Taft Road in Liverpool. 2 great locations, 1 great name. Ferrone and Son Funeral Home.
Smash some Lipton's Hard Iced Tea. Doing a sports. I mean, I don't think I could do a show like that, to be honest with you. I mean, I could do it if I was just on the other side. I do the show high all the time. I just make Josh do the board stuff. So, I mean, just start pounding some hard ice. These are good fucking glasses. Yo. Start pounding some hard iced teas. There's nothing better after a long day than a Lipton hard iced tea. Well, those are good glasses, though. UV 400. Nice. Nice. Solid amount of protection right there. Solid amount of protection.
Dr. Surratt has become only the 3rd physician within a 100-mile radius of Auburn to be certified by Impact Applications Incorporated. The clinic is another significant service provided to the community by ACH. Visit auburnhospital.org. Auburn Community Hospital. We specialize in you. Are you dreaming of a new Jeep?
No, don't talk. Hey, everybody, it's Judy Rude from Parquet Chrysler Jeep, and we've got a heck of a deal on the new Chrysler 300 all-wheel drive. We've got $10,000 off. It's a great deal. It's an all-wheel drive vehicle. It's a luxury car. It's perfect. And here I am.
Who's talking out there? It's making noises. Yup. Uh-oh, fire truck's out there. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Who's that guy? Boom, 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 boom. I need to secure my seats for next year's football season. I got to do that early. I'm going to do that quick. I don't know why I haven't already. I should have. Doesn't matter, though. I got the best seats. Open the dome! Open the dome! Ooh. Who was that? Okay.
This is the Sports Show with Cody Mack.
My veins are blue and connected, and every single bone in my brain is electric. But I dig bitches like the best of them. Your trouble, Hodoro. Come on, my daddy, yes, sir. Come on, my daddy, yes, sir. And even God herself has to plans for me. But she never helps me out with my scams for free. No, she grabs a
Hit it. Come on, Jack White. Give me a little bit.
say nothing.
have continuously forgotten all day long that it's not Monday, but that's okay. Doesn't matter. I guess that's a good thing, right? Once you get later on in the week, it'll be a little bit later than I thought it did. Sweet. Sports Show, Cody Mack. My name. Hello, your name. What is it? I don't even know. How can I find out? 315-437-7644 is the phone number. Or over on QSportsTalk.com. We're hanging out there, having a good old time. We're also talking about the CNY Brewfest, the Wildcat Sports Pub CNY Brewfest. If I could be all sorts of correct about it. And 150 beers under one roof. That's a lot of beers, and I'm going to do the kamikaze. I'm going to go down and get a little bit of every beer in one cup, stir it around with my finger, and then drink it. Sound like a good idea? Absolutely. So we'll be doing that. There's a couple different sessions. Don't forget, you could do the VIP party January 31st. However, the next day, the main party, there's 2 sessions, and you get a golden ticket, and then you can just do whatever you want. That way you don't have to get... You don't have to pick one, the first session or the second one. You just show up, whatever the hell you want. And maybe over at the K-Rock / Cloudy Days booth, there might be a certain Rumble that definitely won't be shown on the TV. Just saying it will be. So come on over. It's the CNY Brewfest. A Wildcat Sports Pub, CNY Brewfest, presented by Sweetgrass. CNYBrewfest.com. Get tickets. Don't be a jerk. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Don't be a jerk. What are you even doing? Jeez. I know what the Bills are doing. Moving on. We started talking about Bills-Ravens. Unreal game. Oh, my God. Playoffs, divisional playoffs this weekend, and the Bills moving on for the first time in what I think was it 3 straight divisional round exits for the Buffalo Bills as they head back to the home turf of the Chiefs. Sunday, 6:30. Josh Allen just playing out of his mind as per usual, and now the stage is set, my friends. The stage is set. Although the snow definitely playing a factor. I've talked about this already this morning on K-Rock. I get that if there was no snow, well, maybe the Bills do a lot better too. If there was no snow, the Ravens win that game. I'm sorry, Bills fans. Mark Andrews doesn't make those drops. Terrell Bernard might punch that football out, sure, but Mark Andrews, that poor bastard, I haven't seen somebody so distraught inside a Buffalo Bills stadium since Scott Norwood. Oh, didn't say it. Yeah. Oh, jeez. Make sure no Bills fans outside. I'm going to get beat up mentioning Scott Norwood during the playoffs. But yeah, poor Mark Andrews. Yeah, if the snow wasn't going on, if it didn't get progressively worse as that game went on, then the play wouldn't have gotten progressively worse from the Ravens, who I thought would have been absolutely fine in the snow. But my God, they had 3 drops most all season, 3 turnovers most all season, and then that Mark Andrews, the crucial mistakes by him. Ugh. But the Bills moving on. We started a sweet little, I guess it's like, I found it on the YouTube, a mini movie from the Buffalo Bills featuring TV call and your boy, Chris Brown, doing a little radio call action. They mixed it up. I like it. Before the break, you heard Josh Allen running in for a touchdown before the second half and getting the Bills up a little bit here, but then the second half starts. And, where did I write down? Where's the... Oh, there we go. Sorry, I was trying to get my wits about me and see what I was writing down and things. All right, it picks up here in the second half with Mark Andrews. Crucial fumble. Bills football. There's still more to come.
In the first half, with the Bills leading 21-10. On first down, they toss it to Hill. They got it behind the line.
A.J. Epinesa, who drops him for a 1-yard loss.
Fake to Henry. Jackson throws. Got a man wide open. It's Andrews. They drop the ball, and it's recovered by Bernard. The 3rd turnover committed by the Ravens.
Do you want to know how huge it is to have Bernard and Milano back and Taron Johnson? You've seen Milano all game. Here's Bernard. Bernard's turn.
Watch Bernard punch it out. Oh. Throwing on first down. He's got a man open. It's Hollins. He's got a first down.
Ty Johnson, the lone setback. Allen going to roll out to the right. Throws it to Johnson in the right flat. He's got the first down as he tiptoes out of bounds at the 21-yard line.
On 3rd and goal.
He's going to hand it off or keep it?
He's going to keep it. Going to keep it. He's going to get double team, triple team as Washington and company had him high and low.
And the field goal unit is going to come on here for the Bills. And it's a 21-yard attempt from the right hash. Snap, hold, kick by Bass is up, and it is good.
Lamar.
Oh, boy. It is good. And now the Ravens have got... Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. The Ravens got a chance here. They do make a mini comeback here. Surprisingly, I did not expect the way that was going, the Ravens here to really make a comeback, especially with the snow coming down now at this point the way it was. But they do, and then there's another Mark Andrews problem, and then there's the end of the game.
He's hit his last 5 passes. He's got a new set of downs. Again, he's getting all kinds of protection all day. Slides over to buy time, flings it down the field. It's caught for the touchdown. I say likely, and the Ravens are a 2-point try away from tying the game. The whole season essentially comes down to this play for these two great teams. Roll, flip it, got it. Oh, the ball was dropped. He had the 2-point conversion in his hands. Andrews did not hold on.
It's incomplete. Wow. Dawson Knox, Khalil Shakir, Mac Hollins, Dalton Kincaid on the hands team out there.
Tucker on the slick field. Ball is recovered by Rasul Douglas.
That was not easy. This ball was bouncing perfectly where this could come up and hit you quick.
Allen trying to calm the crowd. There's a snap. Hand off to Ty Johnson. Running over the right side. He's through a hole. He's got the first down. And he slides at the 29-yard line. That's going to do it with 1:22 left. There's the snap. Allen takes a knee, and that'll do it. The final 35 seconds will tick away.
And immediately, Josh Allen goes straight for Lamar Jackson. He knew exactly where he was on that sideline, and a touch of class.
Celebrate, Bills Mafia. The Bills have won 27-25. Kansas City, here we come.
Wow, man. Unreal. That whole thing's on YouTube. It's a little bit longer, but feel free to go back and if you want to watch that. Whoo, man. Sunday, 6:30. Stay hydrated, my friends, Bills fans, because you got a long week and weekend ahead of you as the Bills again win 27-25. Mark Andrews dropping that 2-point conversion that would have tied the game. Who knows what would have happened after that. Bills keep Derrick Henry sort of contained, I guess. 84 yards and a touchdown. Giving up a lot of passes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different guys for the Ravens caught passes, but the Bills just much better. Josh Allen with only 20 yards rushing, but 2 of them tutties. 2 of them tutties. And he says a little something here after Sean McDermott speaks after the game, because you know we like to hear those post-game remarks. So McDermott first, and then Mr. Allen in his post-game conference. But first, Sean McDermott talks to the team after the game. 2 more to go.
10-0 at home this year. Great. All 3 phases, man, right? All 3 phases. A lot to work on, plenty to work on. It just goes to show you when you take care of the football and you take the football away and you play with good, strong fundamentals, that's what the game comes down to, man, right? The ball and fundamentals. I'm so damn proud of you guys, man. Resilient, tough. That is Buffalo to a core, baby. You embody this damn city and these fans, right? I know we got a heck of a lot to work on. Take care of yourselves tonight. Be humble. We got a big one coming up Sunday, right? On the road. 17. Hey, it takes everybody, right? It takes everybody. everybody. I'm so fucking proud of you guys.
Oh,
I'm so
saying
proud of everybody
swears.
in this room. You are here for a reason. Don't forget that. It takes every single one of us. We're not done yet. Let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, my goodness. There it is. Bills, Ravens. Bills, the victors. Josh Allen, after the game, had some decent comments here. I enjoy them. He talks about, is this a team of, not destiny, so to speak, but, is this team different this year than in the past?
A lot of things that had to happen to get to this point. It just felt like ever since you beat the Chiefs here, that it was almost like that's the game that had to decide the AFC. Did you have that sense as things were going through the end of the season?
No, I don't think so. I think, again, the regular season is what the regular season is, and it doesn't matter how well you perform. When you get to the playoffs, it doesn't really matter. And we lost 35-10 to this team, and it's hard to beat a team twice. We understand that. We know that. It's the team that we beat early in the season, but it's not the same team. They got some guys back on their defense and their offense. And I can't tell you enough. I don't know much about them because I haven't looked at them because I've actually been focusing on the Ravens. So we'll get in that tomorrow.
And then build up of this game, building up to this week, and what it was like on the sideline, because that was one of the bigger games in Bills' recent history this past Sunday. So what was that like, Josh Allen, post-game press conference?
There was so much build-up in this one, the quarterback matchup. How did you deal with that? Did it affect your approach at all? And then also with the conditions out there, how did that sort of affect the way things were?
Yeah, missed a couple throws. Wish I had them back. But again, I got nothing but love for Lamar. He's one of the greatest to ever put a uniform on and play in the NFL. Honored to share the field with him.
Josh, what is it like on the sideline when the defense is forcing the turnovers? Like, what are the reactions like? What are you thinking?
Yeah, the first turnover, we didn't get any points off of it, or didn't score a touchdown, I should say. I don't know if we got points, to be honest. I think we punted, right? So that's one thing. Your defense is doing a good enough job of forcing turnovers. You got to make sure that you capitalize on the offense side of the ball. And we didn't feel like we did enough of that tonight.
So what about next week? What about that Mark Andrews drop? But what about next week?
Do you believe that Andrews dropped that one? He was wide open. That was kind of a shocking result.
Yeah, I think I had a talk with Von Miller in the offseason, and we just kind of talked about sometimes the ball will roll your way or it won't. And that's just an instance of, it rolled our way. And you take it how it is.
Josh, another week to go. It's the first time in a long time, AFC Championship. Back to the scene of the crime, man. What's the focus?
Do whatever it takes to get a win. That's all that matters. But starts tomorrow. We'll enjoy this one tonight. Turn our attention towards them tomorrow.
And then they'll head on down to Arrowhead. Oh, God, I'm so giddy. Bills, Chiefs, 6:30 Sunday. Let's go Buffalo. $69. Ha ha! They got 69. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Bye, Susan. She's probably already gone. I guess I can do all of this stuff tomorrow. Jeez. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was thirsty boy today. Juventus tied 0 at halftime. And to say it like a vampire. Liverpool with 1 goal. Oh, Salah with the goal. Salah down the sword. Salah. I like him. I like Mohamed Salah. I like soccer. Sorry, I'm reading the bottom line. I feel like my ADD is kicked in real hard today. I can't focus on a damn thing. ADD. Your mom's got ADD. Bow. SU stuff tomorrow. Yeah, it's been cold as hell today. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Well, put your ding-a-ling away, Michael.
This is the Sports Show with Cody Mack.
Here we go. Hi.
Walk away.
Hello. No, not yet. Don't walk away yet. We got a couple minutes to go. And then the 315 with Brian Higgins is on deck on ESPN Radio 97.7 and 100.1. All your SU coverage and then some. And then tomorrow we'll talk about it as SU and Clemson. Tomorrow we'll speak on that. We'll talk about J.J. Starling, telling people if you booed them, don't show up to the next game, except for we pay to be there and pay for you to have a nice fancy... Well, all right, we'll talk about all that tomorrow. See, I got thoughts and such. Just a quick little tidbit here. One more tidbit about the Bills. You've got a little news coming out that some injury concerns. Christian Benford in the concussion protocol. He suffered the injury during a final onside kick against the Ravens Saturday, and Kyer Elam has been filling in. He missed a game. He made 4 starts this year. Let's see. Along with Benford, I don't want to keep calling him Bedford. Along with Benford, starting safety Tyler Rapp also day-to-day with a hip injury that made him leave, but we will see. Who knows? Got a couple days to go. The adrenaline might help that. Just a little bit for the Bills. Chiefs Sunday AFC Championship. Tonight, though, college basketball. If you're looking for some hoops to watch, Vanderbilt, Alabama, that gets the top 25 going, 7 o'clock. You also got number 14, Mississippi State, and number 6, Tennessee, going at it. Butler and number 19, UConn. Ohio State, the best, getting the ball. Takes on number 11, Purdue. Number 3, Iowa State in action against UCF later on this evening. And then you've got Louisville getting into the top 25 against SMU, a little ACC network action. That one's at 9 o'clock, almost my bedtime. And then UCLA, oh my, what has happened to my Bruins? Now 12-6, losers of like a million straight. They're taking on number 18, Wisconsin. Doesn't get any better for them. They'll probably end up losing that game. Oh, God. Oh, geez. College hoops. 'Tis the season because college football is done. Like I said, all of the SU stuff coming up next with the 315 with Brian Higgins. And then I will be back tomorrow. We'll talk more NFL playoff stuff and a plethora of things as we sports around. ESPN Radio 97.7, 100.1.
It's crazy to say this.